Hi guys, let's see about earthing calculation and how many number of earth bits are required for a solar power plant. So I am considering it for a DC site. So the first thing is to note down the soil resistivity. This is quite important to do a earthing calculation. So after doing an resistivity of the soil, so we'll be obtaining the soil resistance. So note down the soil resistance and go for short circuit calculation. So this short circuit calculation in DC part you can be obtained from the module short circuit into number of strings you are using in a single inverter into the safety factor, it is 1.25. So I have taken 9.18 is the short circuit current of a module and the number of strings I are using in a single inverter is 10. So into 1.15 it is a safety factor. Equating this I will be getting a maximum short circuit current of a single inverter. So it is 114.75 amps. The main condition for site strip selection is the overall resistance of the solar plant should be less than or equal to 1 ohm. So you should maintain a resistance less than 1 ohm. And for selection of strip, we have a formula, it is I max into root T divided by K. So I max is nothing but the short circuit current we have calculated, and T is nothing but the time duration for short circuit current. So it may be 3 or 1 second, and K is the coefficient constant of the material we are using. So I have used here GI. So you can note it down. For GI, it is 78 for 1 second and 46 for 3 seconds. Depending upon the seconds of short circuit current you are selecting, you have to use this coefficient. After equating this, we will be getting area of GI step required to carry this short circuit current. So, and important factor you need to know is as the resistance of the soil is between 25 to 100 ohms. We have calculated as 50 ohms. So it is between 25 to 100 ohms. We will be considered 15% extra size conductor due to corrosion losses. So we will be calculating 1.5 into 4.32. So that is the thing area we have calculated for a GI strip. And the final area of GI strip required is 4.9, that is around 5 square mm. Standard size is 25 into 3 and 25 into 6 are available. So we will be selecting standard size of 25 into 3 mm square. After selection of GI strip, we will be calculating for resistance of earth strip. So resistance of earth strip we have selected as to be calculated. We have a setting formula, that is 100 rho divided by 2 pi L into log 2 L square divided by WD. So we will be seeing this one by one. So rho is the resistivity of the soil we have calculated, that is 50 ohm, and length is the L, that is L is the length of the GI strip we are taking. So L is 210 meters, that is 21,000 centimeters. So we have taken it 10 centimeter, and W is the depth of the strip we are going to bury. So taking it 600 mm, that is 60 centimeter, and D is the thickness of the strip we have selected. So 25 is the thickness of the strip we have selected, that is 2.5 centimeter. Equating all these values, we will be getting a resistivity of the earth strip, that is RS, that is equal to 0.59 ohm. Now we have calculated the resistance of earth strip, R is equal to 0.59 ohm, and the earthing we have selected is pipe earthing, and we have to consider the earthing pit resistance. So calculating the resistance of earth pit, we have a formula 100 rho divided by 2 pi L log 4L divided by D. So we will be seeing this. Rho is the resistivity of the soil, as we seen it is 50 ohm, and L is the length of GI pipe we are going to bury. So that is 3-meter long pipe we are going to bury in soil. So that is 300 centimeter, and D is the diameter of the pole. So sorry, diameter of the pipe we are going to bury. So it is 440 mm, 4 centimeter. Equating all this, we will be getting 15.13 ohm. So resistivity of the earthing pit. So it will be 15.13 ohm. We have to maintain minimum of 2 earth bits for a solar power plant in DC part. So dividing by 2 with the resistance of pit earth, we will be getting 7.565 is the ohms for a earth bit. So after this, we have to calculate for mutual resistance. Mutual resistance is, we have a formula of RS into RP, that is nothing but the strip resistance into the pit resistance divided by Rs plus Rp, pit resistance plus the strip resistance. So equating all this, we have calculated 0.54 ohm, which is less than 1 ohm. So we have achieved that the overall resistance of the plant should be less than 1 ohm. We have achieved it. If mutual resistance is not below 1 ohm, we have to increase the number of earth bits. So increasing the number of earth bits, which gradually decreases the mutual resistance. So by this way we can achieve the mutual resistance is less than 1 ohm. And finally we can conclude that 25 into 3 square mm GI strip selected is suitable to carry the short circuit current, and the class 2 3-meter long 40 mm dia GI pipe rod is selected is suitable to carry the short circuit current for the selected plant. The same steps and the formula can be used to calculate the resistance from the ACDB for AC side. So, and we can calculate the number of earth bits required for an AC side too. So the same procedure has to be followed for an AC side. The first thing, we have to calculate the short circuit current from an ACDB AC part and calculate the strip resistance and the earth bit resistance, and calculating the mutual resistance, it should be less than 1 ohm. So in case the resistance is above 1 ohm, we have to increase the number of earth bits. So increasing the number of earth bits will gradually decrease the mutual resistance. By this way you can achieve the overall resistance is less than 1 ohm.